Hi guys, I came out to the RV to maybe make a cup of coffee, of course, and to feed the dogs, and just chit chat a little bit before we head out to go shopping. We're gonna go hit Hobby Lobby and get some Christmas decorations. But anyways, I wanted to share some things that kind of happen to me sometimes. I'll be thinking about something, and then like the next day or maybe like a couple days, I'll end up getting it. So I remember just recently I went to a Harvest Host location, and it was a lagoon in Carlsbad, and I stayed there that night. And the night before, I was thinking, like, I was trying to open something. I forget what it was, but I couldn't open it. You know, just you get older, your hands are just not as strong. And when I had a house, I would bang it against the kitchen counter, and I could open jars that way, you know. But I just, you know, these things are not made for that. So I had a hard time opening up something. I forget what it was. And I thought, you know, I really could use a jar opener right now. And the next morning I went into the gift shop, and they had jar openers. I mean, of all things. Some lady made them, and mine, the one that I picked out, has like butterflies and everything all over. I love it. I haven't used it yet, but I just love the design, so I just keep it on the counter there. But yeah, stuff like that, you know, where it's like I'm thinking about it, the next day I see it, I get it. And so last night before going to bed, I was thinking, I need to get a razor blade. I need to put an X on my tags because I don't want somebody stealing my sticker. It's happened before. And so in order to prevent that, you just mark an X, you cut an X. That way it's hard for them to peel the sticker off. And I was just thinking, like, I need a razor. So then just a little while ago, I was sitting in the backyard, and I see something shiny in the grass, and I kind of ignore it, but then it got my attention again, and I thought, what is that? And so I kind of like moved the grass a little bit, and then I see it's a razor blade, and I'm thinking, perfect, that's exactly what I need. So I got it, and I cut my tags. I really sliced them. No one's gonna take those. They can't. It's like 20 pieces. Yeah, I thought, oh, perfect, that's what I needed. And then the other thing is, the guy that is going to service my generator, he called me, and he said, you know, I can see you Thursday. I said, I'm not going to be in town Thursday. I'm leaving tomorrow. Maybe I can, you know, stop by the week of Christmas. I'll be back. And he said, well, can you come in early in the morning? And I said, yeah. And he goes, well, just leave it here for a few days. I'm like, I'm sorry, a few hours. And I said, no, I can't leave it for a few hours. I said, I live in it with my dogs. So I can only bring it if you let me stay in it. And he's like, okay, just, you know, come, you can stay in it, and we'll do a diagnostic check. And it's $150. And I was like, ooh, you know, but I need to get it done. So I said, okay. And then I had a family member. They said, can you stay? Can you stay longer? And I said, no, I'm getting that, you know, I'm getting antsy. I want to go. And they said, I'll pay you to stay. And I said, I almost want to say how much, but you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And so I said, no, I gotta go. And they said, well, I really appreciate, you know, everything you've done, and you know, we've really loved having you here, and you can move in anytime. And then they handed me enough money to take care of the what do you call it, the generator, to get that serviced. So I have more than enough, actually. They gave me, it's an odd number, $390. So hopefully the generator guy won't take it all. But obviously there's something down the road that I'm going to need it for. So yeah, we'll see. There was something else that was weird that happened was I wanted covers for my front windshield and for the side windows. And I have covers. They're the kind that, like, they're pretty flimsy. But, you know, they give me some privacy, and they do keep a little bit of the heat out if I want to keep it out. But as far as the cold at night, keeping that out, I don't think they work. So I wanted something that was snug and made for, specifically for those windows. And I remember when I was at the beach, there was a couple in a van, and they had the perfect ones. And so I asked them, you know, what, where they got them, and they gave me the website, and I looked it up, and it was like $500. I don't know. It was a little bit more than that, but I was just thinking, like, you know, like, it's not a necessity. And what I have is working for me right now, but I really thought they would be nice to have, though. But yeah, I didn't want to pay that much. And I thought I could probably make my own. And then I think it was like a few days later, I got a check in the mail, unexpected, for like $600. And it didn't even say why I got, like, what it was. I knew it was from my old mortgage company when I sold the house, but I mean, it was from them, but I don't know why, you know. I had already gotten my my checks from escrow, and they had sent me a check. The only thing I can think of is no, because I was gonna say maybe my escrow account, my taxes and insurance, like the overflow, but it wasn't that. I don't even know. I really don't know. Right now I'm thinking maybe I had a claim on my property because my roof had leaked, and so I filed a claim with my insurance company, and my insurance company had endorsed a check to both myself and my mortgage company, and I had sent them the check because I had already endorsed it, and they had paid me for partially for that. I didn't finish the work. I finished the roof, but I didn't finish some other stuff. So until I could finish that work, they weren't going to release the rest of the funds until it was 100% complete, and I was like 90%. And so it might be from that, because I sold the house. Maybe they had to release the rest of the funds. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. But I just thought it was weird how when I was thinking about getting those coverings, I get this random check. So stuff like that will happen. But it's still hard for me to pay that huge price tag for window coverings, you know? Like, it's not something I absolutely need. And it's not like I don't have the money, you know, I still have that money. But I like to save it for like emergencies, you know? Or, yeah, or until I feel like I really, really need it. It hasn't been that cold or that hot where I feel like it's an absolute must. And I have the privacy curtain, so it's not like I need that for privacy and then open up that. I mean, what I have is sufficient, in other words. Yeah, so yeah, things like that will happen where I'll be thinking about something, or even someone. I'll be thinking about someone specifically, and they will call me. I'm sure that happens to a lot of people, though. That's really common. We used to call that ESPN. It's like, I know it's ESP, but we'd say, I guess I have ESPN. All right, so we're heading to Hobby Lobby. We're going to get some Christmas decorations, and yeah, eat some more pie, eat some more cake, and then get ready to hit the road. I'm going to fill up my water tank. I don't really need that much more. I haven't been using a lot. So I've been using the showers inside. Yeah, my hair is still a little wet. The bathroom inside. Yeah, mainly just drinking water and making coffee, and yeah, so there's my tank is probably pretty full, and that's a lot of work to just fill it up for maybe 5 gallons or 10 gallons. But I don't know when I'll be back. It'll probably be 3 weeks. So And I do know of a place, like I figured out places where you can get water for free, and dumping for free. That's always important. I've only paid one time for water and dumping, and that was when I went out to like a casino, Paula Casino. They have a gas station, Paula Casino gas station, and they have a dump and a water station, and it was with tax $16.16. I thought, okay, you know what, I need it. So yeah, I don't like paying for that, but sometimes you have to. But there's a free one in Santa Barbara, and there's a free one down in Corona. There's a free one in San Diego. So I like to use the free. I'm not cheap. I'm just very careful. I'm very wise with my money. I used to be so foolish. When I first got into the line of business that I'm in now, which I'm kind of taking a break from, I'm an independent rep, so I can work whenever I want. And so if I don't want to work, I always say, if I don't work, I don't eat, you know, so it's up to me how motivated I'm going to be. But when I first got into this line of business, I made a lot of money, but I spent a lot of money. Like as soon as I made it, I spent it. I was really, like I mentioned in another video, I was really into the law of attraction, and it's based on a book called The Secret. And it's manifesting things, you know, and it was working for me, and so I was making a lot of money. But when you make a lot of money, you spend a lot of money. So I was really foolish. I was just, you know, buying people dinner, buying them gifts. We took a trip to Europe. Just, you know, just foolishness. And so now I'm very wise with how I spend my money. I don't want to be foolish with what I feel like God is blessing me with. So, you know, I do follow the Bible and the teachings of helping the orphans and the widows. So I try to stay within that frame of mind of, if I see like a single mother, if I see, you know, someone who doesn't have parents that help them, or an elderly person that's struggling, like usually the Holy Spirit will, you know, nudge me. Like, you know, I used to be so foolish about giving money out to people that are pandering on the side of the freeway, or, you know, in front of grocery stores or whatever. And then, you know, one day the Lord's like, you need to stop that. You're not helping them. You know, I thought I was helping them, but I wasn't. So I don't know. I have a real heart for homeless people. I have a heart for kids that are out on the road because their parents weren't there for them. I have a heart for mentally ill people that, you know, I mean, it could be drugs, or it could be, you know, just chemical imbalance. And, you know, things that they really can't help, you know. It's not like somebody wakes up and, oh, I want to be mentally ill, you know. Like, no. And I'll share some more stories on that later. But, yeah, my heart goes out to them. I'm not scared of them. Because I am a spiritual person, I see the spirits behind it. And so I'll also share down the road how I've done deliverance. I believe in deliverance. I believe in casting out demons. I believe that we are spirit beings. And yeah, I'll share some stories of doing deliverance. Not just in a controlled environment, but also on the streets. I had one guy who was just like, when I did deliverance on him, he's like, I felt something push me. And then he got the joy. He started laughing, and he's just like, I feel light. I feel great. I feel happy, you know, like it's been a long time. And, but he felt that thing push him and then leave. So, you know, the word says he's given us all power and all authority to trample on all serpents and snakes, and nothing by any means shall harm us. And so it means all power, all authority, you know, not just some. So the devil might have some power, but we have authority. So we won't get into that right now because it can get very, I can get into rabbit trails. But anyways, have a great day and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.